What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. And today is June 2nd, 2021. I'm thinking about June 6th, man, because I'm thinking about this Logan Paul versus Mayweather fight. So I keep thinking June 6th, June 6th, and I wanted to say June 6th, but today is June 2nd, 2021. In case you didn't know, now you know. Anyways, let's talk about the disaster night that us Laker fans watched. We witnessed. What the hell happened last night? Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, man. But I also gotta say, I can't not say I'm not surprised. For those that don't know, the last couple of days I've been having some one-on-ones with the Phoenix Sun fans. So I'm gonna give a round of applause to Phoenix Suns. You know, the last couple of days, you got the last two wins. It's the best of seven series, and right now it's not looking good for the Lakers. And I really thought, the champions will pull through and dominate the Phoenix Suns, but it doesn't look like it's going to be working out that way. And I'm really surprised that we could be looking at the Suns moving forward and the Lakers getting eliminated in the first round. A lot of us thought that that'd be very unlikely. Before this series began, a lot of us thought this is what the Lakers wanted. They wanted to go against the Phoenix Suns so they can get past the first round easily. Come to find out, fast forward, it's not so easy after all. Now, I mentioned this a couple times already. Me last year, when we were watching the bubble in Orlando take place and all these teams that came to Orlando to the play at the bubble, I saw the Phoenix Suns and they went 8-0. I love what I saw from Devin Booker. I think he's a great addition to the Phoenix Suns franchise and definitely a rising star. Definitely the guy that you want to keep under that team for many, many years to come. And he's got talent. Seems like a good dude. Like, I don't know him personally, but he seems like a good guy. Um, yeah, he's making a buzz. He's putting the Phoenix back in the playoff picture. And not only that, for a good portion of the season, they were the number one seed, after the Lakers dropped the ball. And they ended up with the number two seed. Now they're in the playoffs facing against the champs. What better way for the Phoenix Suns to, prove themselves that they are meant to be here, They made it to the playoffs. I saw that happening. I saw them making the playoffs, and now they made it to the second seed, and now they're whipping the champions, the 2020 champions ass. They gave it to them in game 5. So a round of applause to you guys. You guys were right and I was wrong. But here's something that we could both agree. I didn't really think LeBron James coming to LA was a good decision. I did not want LeBron James to come to LA. I didn't want him to join the Lakers because I was a big Kobe fan, and there were so many times that Kobe and LeBron had matches against each other, like who was the better ball player. Now LeBron James became a Laker. We got Anthony Davis. He ended up fulfilling the destiny of winning a championship with Los Angeles and being the first NBA player to do so with 3 different teams: Miami Heat, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now the Los Angeles Lakers. With that said, I wrote some things down. I wrote some notes because we got to talk about this, man. Last night was a disaster. Game 5 took place. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Phoenix Suns. The final score was 115 to Lakers 95. I think the first quarter was a pretty solid basketball game. In the second quarter, the Lakers only scared the Lakers only scared. The Lakers only scored 10 points, guys, in a quarter. 10 points. And the Phoenix Suns took a 30-point lead. I was looking at the score and I was like, the score was like 66 to 26. I was like, what the hell is going on here? I was like, is this for real? Is this really going on? Is this the way we're gonna play this game right now? Before the game even started, I put out a video of my thoughts with or without AD playing, I was expecting LeBron James to have a big game 5 and, like, tear it up, give it his all. I mean, if this is do or die or win or go home, leave it out, leave everything on the floor. And LeBron James did not show me that. He did not do that for me. I feel like LeBron James had a bad game. I don't know. He was passing the ball, trying to get other people involved, which is good. But when no one is shooting, when no one's scoring, you got to go to your main guy. You know, LeBron James, you're known as to be the king of the court, the king of this, the king of that. You're supposed to be the best player in the planet, the best player in the world. And last night, you did not look like that. And how are you going to get beat by someone who's barely coming up and you're still like coming down your prime or whatever? You just won the title last year, you know? But like I told people throughout the years, LeBron James always won titles because he had other stars around him and he knew how to use them. Like last night, what we saw, he was passing the ball, looking for his other players around him to shoot and score and do the work for him. It didn't happen. Doesn't always work out. And on other occasions, it did, and even helped him win titles. So, one of the first things I wrote down was the coach. Frank Vogel. A lot of people are talking about Frank Vogel, bringing him up. Can he coach? What is he doing? Does he not see what the Lakers see? Why didn't he switch things up after the Lakers were down 30 points? Then the second thing I wrote down here was the backup. Where's the help? Like, where is the help? Like, I started looking down on our roster, and I wrote down a couple players, key players that have been a big part of the season. Dennis Schroeder, he had 26 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 blocks, and 0 points. 26 minutes and 0 points? If you're not giving me any points within the first 15 minutes, I'm taking you out, man. I'd rather put one of the bench players. Maybe he might want to shoot because he hasn't played all season long, and maybe he wants to get a couple points up, on the scoreboard. But damn, 0 points, 26 minutes? That's too much time to be on the floor and give me no points. Alex Caruso, the Caruso, I can't say enough about this guy. I'm very surprised with this guy. Came out of nowhere. He's got that energy. He gives you whatever it is that you need. Last night, 21 minutes, he was on the floor, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 blocks, and 5 points. Alex Caruso is one of those players that can explode, but he's always been like that other guy like Kyle Kuzma. Like, he's always been trying to figure out his role, or whenever he can score a point or so, he'll give you something. Last night was an opportunity to do that. Did not deliver. Another person, KCP. I don't know what happened to him. He was really good for us. We got to make a hard decision last year. We decided to keep this guy because he was good for threes. Last night, he played 15 minutes, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 0 blocks, 0 points. Another guy who was a big part of the championship run last year and gave us nothing yesterday, and I don't know what's going on with him because I haven't really heard his name. In my defense, I've been studying, I've been going to school, so I haven't really been watching this season until the playoffs hit. I have finally got the opportunity to have more time, so that's where I'm at, in case you're wondering my thought base on that. Andre Drummond is someone that we signed after LeBron James went down, Anthony Davis went down, and now there's rumor of talks of keeping him long term. Last night he played 22 minutes, gave us 13 rebounds, which was pretty good, given his second opportunities. 0 assists, 0 blocks, and 7 points. Only 7 points. My boy, my G, you're too tall. You're getting all those rebounds. You deserve to get some points as well. And we need you to get into double digits, man. We need double digits. We need more. We need way more, especially when Anthony Davis is not around. We need you to hit some shots. Montrezl Harrell, we got you from the Clippers. We stole him. I saw a lot of potential with this guy this year. He's a person that is willing to play from the minute the game starts to the minute it ends. So I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what the coach is doing with him. I didn't really see him too much in this first round. Last night he played 12 minutes, gave us 3 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 blocks, and 9 points. So he's a guy that you need to have on the floor. I would definitely put him on the floor a lot more because I know he can do things. Talon Hornet Tucker, I don't know where, You know, in the beginning of the season, I heard good things about this guy. I heard he had the potential to ball, and from what I've seen, he's like a second Kyle Kuzma. He can ball, he can give you stuff. Last night, he played 16 minutes, one rebound, one assist, 0 blocks, and 11 points. Who knew? You know, it didn't feel like he gave us anything because we ended up losing and getting ass kicked. We got our asses kicked. Anyways, Kyle Kuzma. You know, I don't know if we're keeping this guy. I don't know why we re-signed this guy because this guy definitely needed to go last year. That was my personal opinion. But last night he played 23 minutes, one rebound, 0 assists, 0 blocks, and 15 points. So he did give us some points, but we need more. We need you to get to 20. We need you to get 30 points, man. Kyle Kuzma, you know, you're always looking for a chance to shoot and score more. That was your opportunity, bro. But honestly, if he stays or goes or we resign him, like I really wish this guy would have been gone. I hope we don't keep him because you know he brings attention, he brings audience, but whatever. Marc Gasol, he's definitely not the answer. You know we got to get rid of him. No wonder they didn't decide Paul Gasol to join his brother. Marc Gasol, you know we should have got him when we needed him when he was younger, and when he was balling. Last night he played 10 minutes, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 blocks, 5 points. Like he can still give you something, but he should be like a bench player. You know, by now, you know, no wonder he's playing with the Lakers now. You know, all his star power, all that gas that he had, all that fuel he had to take, it's all gone. Now let's get to our big key players, our role players. Anthony Davis didn't play last night due to the injury, the groin. Now everybody's talking about him. He's going to come out in Game 6, and you know he pretty much let the people know I'm coming back. And we don't know if he's going to be 100%. Obvious answer: he's not going to be 100%. LeBron James played 32 minutes, rebounds 5, assists 7, 0 blocks, 24 points. Now, I saw a lot of 0 blocks, and that means nobody's playing defense in the Lakers. No defense, and defense wins championships. All I'm going to say. For the Suns, I'm going to bring up the two players that matter the most, and that's Devin Booker, who gave us 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 0 blocks, 33 minutes. Well done, Devin Booker. You freaking killing the Lakers. Chris Paul, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks, and 23 minutes. Good for you, Chris Paul. You know, I was the type of person that says, you know, Chris Paul always gets injured and never makes it past the second round. And here you go, you get another chance, got another opportunity to do so with another team and another rising star. So hopefully you can make it a little further this year. Phoenix Suns, once again, round of applause to you guys beating the Lakers. Game 6 takes place tomorrow. I'm excited, looking forward to it. And what a disaster. Last night, you know, after the second quarter, I was just like, I'm over. I'm done. You know, I can't watch this anymore. This is embarrassing. Even LeBron James was caught leaving 5 minutes before the game because it was just awful to watch. I was embarrassed, you know, to call myself a Laker fan last night. Like, when we get beat bad. And I think this is the worst I ever seen the Lakers get beat in my time being a Laker fan since '96. Game 6 is tomorrow. I will give you my thoughts and opinions before the game. Other than that, Phoenix Suns, what can I say? If I'm not making you laugh, I'm not making you smile, and I keep being 10, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. Until next time, guys, this was a Ricky Talk, and your boy is out.